This episode is brought to you by Only the Real Entertainment and Media Den Productions.
This place is real, listen.
What's going on, y'all? This is Real Spill, where we spill the real. And I tell you how I feel, man. Cam, what they do?
Just another Tuesday, in this case with the audio listeners. It will be Thursday, but just another Tuesday, dog. What's good with you?
Hell yeah, man. I'm ready to get to the shits.
Yeah. We definitely got to get to the dailies because there's a lot going on right now.
Hell yeah.
But I will say that it's actually been a pretty smooth day, aside from the fact that my kids was getting on my nerves a little bit. But
oh my God, bro.
I think I'll be all right.
Hey, man, shout out to the kids, man. Shout out to my niece and nephew, dog.
Yeah, man, let's get into the dailies, dog. NBA Finals, Game 3. It was in Madison Square Garden. Mayhem in New York City. I mean, there's a lot going on. I'm sure you've seen the video clips.
Okay, are we going to get to the game or the fuckery?
We're going to get to the fuckery first.
Thank you. See, you know, okay. That's why you my man.
Let's get to the fuckery first, because there's been a lot of bullshit as well as just straight up funny shit going on.
Yeah, facts.
What do we want to get to? Do we want to get to the bullshit? Do we want to get to the
I want to get to the bullshit. Yeah, shout out Cardi B. Yeah, that shit been fried before.
What's up with your man Charles Barkley, bro?
Hey, shit, I don't blame him. Damn, nigga, Cardi was looking immaculate.
But why would he say that on national
nigga,
TV?
Listen, hold on. On a smaller scale, right? For yourself, answer me this. Because we're half his age at this point.
Okay.
You don't feel like the older you get, the less of a fuck you give of what you say?
Kinda. It just depends on what it is. Now, if you want me to be specific, I can go ahead and just do a whole beep, but that would be a long beeping. It'd be a long censor beep.
Let's not do that. But yeah, man, the older you get, the more it's just like, all right, nigga, like, I'm gonna get my shit off. So yeah, I love it.
But I mean,
the intrusive thoughts beat his ass.
Now, this is the same dude that did say that San Antonio was full of a lot of peppers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did say that. He was frying them for about 2 years straight.
So
damn,
I mean,
them big ass women.
And you know, the chicks that was behind, you know, on courtside, that was Western Conference Finals, right?
Yeah.
You know, OKC. Well, when they were playing OKC.
Yeah.
And you know, she had the cannons. Both of them had the cannon. And not for nothing, she was a body though.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley had a little bit of something to say, huh? They did take a picture, right?
I think so. Man, niggas gotta be careful about that Texas shit. Yeah. It'd be obscure cities in Texas with thick shit. It'd be the major cities with the thick shit. You could be at Walmart and it's Texas. So yeah, I never agree with that rhetoric by Charles Barkley. But he had me rolling, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know why he would say that, but that is so
Cardi B. Yo, Draymond died, bro. But yeah, she was looking great, man. Damn.
The man said, I don't know if those B's,
Cardi D's.
Those might be Cardi D's.
Yeah, bro, so much bullshit. And you got your president standing on business.
I mean, Stephen A is blaming the whole loss on him. That's valid?
No. But it's great. It's a great blame off. It's a great way to not weasel his way into politic talks. It's a great way to ask Donald Trump about Stephen A and him calling him a low IQ human being. It's great.
Yeah.
But Donald Trump didn't play the game. He was asleep for some of it.
That's
like,
true.
What are we doing?
That is true.
But it's great for him to get his shit off, for a reporter to ask him about Stephen A, and for all of that shit to be, I see what's going on. It's great, though. Great TV. I want to see him actually not be censored, because the shit that he got off of First Take, that's not the real Stephen A. He gonna get the shits off on his own podcast. I see what's going on with that too.
So he's Sleepy Dawn now?
Sleepy DT. Big got the STD, SDT.
Dude was really knocked out in that suite though.
Gang. Why are we letting an almost 80-year-old man run our country, gang?
That's what's been happening for as long as the country has been in existence, at least for what I can recall.
Yo, if you're a 78-year-old person, try to apply for a job at Walmart right now. Try to see if you get it.
Word.
And then let me know how that goes for you.
Well, I don't know, bro, because I literally saw a video of an 80-year-old woman working at the AMC.
Oh, yeah, I seen that when she was hunched over. Yeah, they go for me.
I think Donald Trump might be able to get the job at the Walmart.
She was grandmothered into that. Ain't no way.
Grandmothered into it, I don't know.
Ain't no way.
How long do you have to be grandfathered in to still stay at 80 years old, bro? Like, when did you start working at the movies and then just say, you know what, I love this shit, I'm gonna just stay here till I'm 80?
The 80s, nigga. She probably, yeah. She got hired around Grease when Grease came out. John Travolta and shit like that. She stayed, nigga. And then coming to America, slid around. She like, oh no, this is lit.
That's kind of crazy. If she was to be there since what year did Grease come out? Like 77?
Yeah, hold on, I'm about to check.
Film. That's like 40 years ago. Yeah, that's like 40, 50 years ago, kid. If you gonna sit here and tell me,
you right,
fam, if you gonna tell me that Granny been there since 78, fam, if anything, that means that AMC has done well.
Yeah, facts.
But you love the movies that you even stayed through COVID?
Through COVID is crazy.
That's dedication.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, you right. God damn.
That's dedication.
Yeah, that's dedication. That's more so sadness where the country's headed. Because these niggas trying to take Social Security from you. They trying to take Medicare from you. They trying to take Medicaid from you in order to all fatten up their pockets. That's either here or there. We're not a podcast. I just thought that you guys would do your research in terms of what's going on in our country today.
What's even worse is the fact that she was a custodian.
Right. So you're cleaning shit at 90 years old, bro.
Since 78? You know what? I ain't even gonna do it. Trump, God bless.
There you go. I'm
gonna just say God bless, man. Trump may be able to get the job at the Walmart. That's all I was saying. You know what I'm saying? If he was to go to Publix right now and get and apply for a job, he might be able to get it.
Go and get your money, little duffel bag boy. Yeah, he gonna be a bag boy.
Fam. All right. All right, man. What else was happening in NYC? I saw that robot.
Nigga, robot.
That AI robot that's been around saying fuck Trae Young.
There's a robot saying fuck Trae Young. Hey, hold on, where was I?
Yeah.
Did you send this in the chat, bro?
Bro, the best account right now across socials is the account that take all the street videos.
Oh yeah, I see it.
I can't remember what it's called. It's
Off
like
the Glass TV on TikTok.
No, not that one.
Nah.
I think it's called like Side Street NYC. Side Street NYC. It has to be, I think. And it's on Instagram, but it's across all socials. That's where you get all the videos of them screaming in the camera.
In the mic.
Oh, and then you hear the oh in the background. Is like, bruh, I saw a video, I think on there, of the AI robot, and they put a hat on the AI robot, and Shorty was in front of the AI robot, looking at the AI robot, hella seductive, and started twerking on the robot, and the robot sitting there getting it.
Nah.
With a human lady. New York City, ladies and gentlemen.
No, that shit a GTA server right now, homie.
Bruh, New York City, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, listen. Feel bad whether it's a win or loss, bro.
Yeah.
'Cause they're crashing out either way, gang.
Yeah, that's
whether they you feel me, win 2 games out of the next what is it left, 4 more games? Yeah, nah. You gonna need martial law regardless, Donald Trump. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, martial law need to be done. Send the U.S. Guard. Send what you need to do to get people safe. They over there beating up old people. They over there beating anybody with any type of spurs, paraphernalia. People's safeties are in danger, bro, and it's a game, bro. For some people, it's more than that, but all in all, it's a game where you put a ball through the hoop, bro.
Yeah,
You feel
it's nuts. And bruh, let's just get right into the bullshit too. They out there jumping people, bro. They out there jumping Spurs fans, kid. I don't know, like,
you know why they can do that, right?
because they at the crib, and because
No.
if you
They're
get
in
caught
New
with a
York.
gun, you go into Rikers for 3 years.
Correct. For looking at it.
Off the ripper.
Ask somebody to do that outside of the Miami arena.
Nah, that's no.
How about Atlanta?
No.
Any Texas arenas?
No,
All
no,
three-
no,
all
no,
three of
no.
them? You know, see, that's the disconnect between the Florida dude and the New York dude. Not to put any type of separation between us, but there's certain things that we know that we may end up on some merchandise if we try.
Yeah.
Yeah. The linen, the polyester, or cotton.
Yeah. Facts.
My
Spray
life is in
paint.
danger,
Yeah, airbrushed.
and this clip is getting handed out.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be hella airbrushed t-shirts for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't need to even go that far. Just chat GPT that bit. Yeah, go on Printify and you straight.
You are absolutely gonna have hella candles outside of your crib
Facts.
after that one for sure.
Man, they did that to that old ass man. I'm like, bro, what if that was my pops?
They did it to a couple people, man. I saw a black dude getting jumped too, and he was trying to, really rumble in there too.
Yeah, I mean, but when you getting jumped, man, you got to play the numbers game. At that point, somebody got to feel it. That's always the rule. My brother always taught me, yo, if anything happens and I'm not there, the one thing that you got to do when you get a jump, somebody got to go home feeling that shit. Because you feeling that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, but there's nothing that you could do, bro. Your life is literally in the hands of however many people that's jumping on you, bro. So
At
that's
that
why,
point,
for me, $600 coming out my pocket, and I don't mean no money, nigga. These motherfuckers $600, and somebody gonna feel it.
Pure
and I'ma add it, bitch, out.
Pure iron. Now,
Facts.
what would you do in that situation if you was to go and be rooting for the team in New York City and they was to be doing that? Because really, they jumped on him because they wanted his jersey so that they can, hit it with a belt or whatever and then give it back.
There's kind of nothing that you can do at that point. I mean, you could fight back, but I can't have no blick. The way that the security was, I know I don't got my knife. So now I gotta, you feel me? Try to run and find a wall. You feel me? And try to take one out with me, bro. You feel me? Make that dude feel it. You know what I mean? And somebody gonna go to the hospital with me. And then when I see when the hospital's up again.
It sucks that it even has to be that point. This is the reason why, like, honestly, I can't really. This is not the reason, but it's one of the reasons why I can't really, like, consider living in the Northeast. Especially, like, in New York and New Jersey.
It's a disconnect with the laws for carrying, bro.
Yeah, man.
And just a disconnect overall, like, mentality-wise, too.
Yeah.
Like, you ever... come on, not you ever. I know you spoke to some, like, real trill New York dudes who come down here and think they run the earth. Family.
Fam.
Let me tell you, let me put my hand on your shoulder. South Florida niggas don't give a fuck about none of that.
Man.
We grew up around stars all our whole lives because it's Miami. So that nigga, I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. You feel me?
I remember one time we was in South Beach. This was years ago. And I was with some friends and then friends of friends.
Yeah.
And one of the friends, she's from Chicago.
Okay.
So her family came down from Chicago to celebrate one of her family members' birthday.
Okay.
So they was in South Beach. So we went to go and link up with them or whatever.
Yeah.
So we on Collins, we chilling. And you know how like some of the hotels and on Collins they have the porches. So you can like chill on the porch.
Yeah.
So this hotel got a porch. We're on the porch. We cooling it. We got hookah. I go in and I get a drink from the bar. I come back outside and I see this random white dude just sitting by the by the area that we was at. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, where's this dude? But some of the girls that was there, which was her family members, was like kind of like grouped around him a little bit, but talking to him. And I see his head down and I'm like, what's going on? So I get close over there. I sit down and dude is crying, right? This is a grown ass man crying, right? And he's crying, but the way how he's crying is like he's like really going through it. So I'm like, yo, like, what's up with you? Like, what's good with you? And he was like, man.
Sniffles, bitch.
I came down here from Jersey to have some fun.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I came down here from Jersey to have fun, and me and my boy, we went to the club, and these girls, they came, and I thought they wanted to have fun, and next thing you know, I woke up and all I had was my plane ticket. Them chicks, real deal, roofied that boy.
Yep.
Took that boy straight to the hotel.
Yep.
And really stripped him of everything and just left him with his plane ticket. Took his Rolex, took their bread, took everything they had, and slid on they dumb ass. And they thought, and literally this is coming out of his mouth, he said, I thought that Florida, they say Florida. I thought that Florida was just a nice place. You could just go here and just have fun. And we like,
bro, I would have started laughing in his face, bro.
I low-key kind of did, because I was like, and I really had to kind of touch his shoulder and be like, don't worry about it, little guy. You live to see another day. You know what I'm saying? You live to see another day. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like a lot of people come down here and think that, like, oh man, it's just palm
paradise.
trees and bitches. I'm gonna just go down here and wild out.
No.
I kid you not, you tourists don't even understand the half.
They don't, because they stay on the nice side of the bridge. You see that 395 that y'all, at South Beach? Don't go over there on the other side of the bridge.
It don't even much matter if they're on the nice side of the bridge,
Because the people from the other side of the bridge,
yeah,
they slide
coming.
over there.
They coming.
You right.
It's coming.
You
Don't
right.
worry. This has been a lick since the beginning of forever.
Facts.
For South Beach.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And just for, not even just South Beach, but now y'all have like really spread over into other places, Wynwood and Brickell and all these places. Good luck.
Yeah, y'all gonna need it.
Good luck.
Y'all gonna need it, bro. Facts.
I'm actually surprised that I haven't seen anybody in NYC robbing anybody. I did see a report saying that a bunch of people got arrested and injured, or at least 2 people got injured, but it was definitely about 21 people or something like that got injured. And I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, 21 people were arrested and 5 officers were injured in Manhattan during the Knicks Game 3 watch parties, even though the watch parties was canceled, which is crazy.
No, they had them on the other side of the bureaus and what you call it.
Yeah, they had them in designated places.
In terms of proximity of it, if you were in a certain proximity, then you were close. You couldn't do it because of the Secret Service and Donald Trump, etc.
Yeah. How are they even going? Are they even going to be able to police this?
No, you have to get military involved. There's too many people in too dense of an area. Bro, New York stacks on top of each other, bro. They step over each other. You see the actual traffic, the walking traffic is people on top of people. You can't make a right without bumping into somebody. From a population density standpoint, you have to get military involved. Yeah. I'm not I was trolling before, but I'm for real, because 21 people and 5 officers, bro. Did you see that one video where they had a bunch of officers walking down the street?
Yeah,
bro, you need more.
Yeah,
RP Kobe, more. You need more.
Man, I don't know, man. They you might need to send Delta Force out in that bit.
On God. Yeah. No,
send the same dudes that kidnapped the president of Venezuela, bro.
Facts. Hey, wait. Yo, you need to relax. Hey, they trying to calm down some Nick fast, bro. They're not trying to go crazy like that.
Listen, you need something to be very swift. You know what I mean? These dudes is like ninjas. Delta Force is like ninjas, bro. They gonna go down there and they gonna quell a situation and be out. You would never see them.
They gonna pistol whip a fucking Nick fast.
Pistol whip them. They just gonna disappear them. They're never gonna be found again.
You right.
They gonna really snatch them up from the ceiling like Batman.
Oh my God.
Real spill, kid.
Yeah.
What you thinking about the game? I mean, how the game's going? The New York Knicks lost. Yes. But I mean, it was a crazy game from start to finish. What do you think about the game? How you think it's gonna go? How it's going right now? Talk to me.
Man, it was pretty interesting to see, bro. The first quarter was really a fill out. It was a lot of nerves on the Knicks side of all people. So that was pretty interesting to see. And then, they kind of got comfortable. They made a run in the second quarter, especially to close out the half. And in the third quarter, it was kind of like a waging war. But to end the game, it was lit. De'Aaron Fox, he hit that game damn near clutching shot, and Stephon Castle stepped up and hit big free throws. I think the physicality with Brunson is a thing, and I think he's trying to respond back by trying to shoot himself out of it, and that's hindering a lot of the team's success. I think OG Anunoby hit like 50 step back corner 3-pointers. I think Josh Hart played his tail off. Mitchell Robinson gave quality offensive rebound minutes. Cat was Cat. But overall, a lot of it was Wemby getting a lot of actions at the rim. A lot of it was Stephon Castle getting downhill, finishing around the rim. A lot of it was Dylan Harper, even though he shot 5 for 18, emptying the clip and staying aggressive. Vassell shot a couple shots that were timely buckets. Man, this was a great win for the Spurs, even though the scoreboard doesn't say it. Just from all-around standpoint, especially defensively. Wow, that was a masterclass. I know they put up over 100 points, but certain possessions, man, if, Old Boys wasn't giving up, it would be worse than what the score indicates. So it's going to be a pretty interesting series. I think it at least goes 6 either way, but I'm still living and dying with the Spurs right now, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. The San Antonio Spurs take the game 115-111 in regulation. I was about to sneeze, but in regulation, who led in scoring for the Spurs? It was Wemby, so he had 32. Yeah. He actually had 32, 8, and 6. I want to see Wemby rebounding the ball more.
It's tough. They're boxing him out like immediately. Sometimes they go over there and they have a wing touch him, and then the actual center secures it, and then the wing dives for the ball. Preferably, a lot of it that I see is with Josh Hart. So it's tough for him to get a lot of boards, man. Especially, there was a certain instance around the fourth quarter. Mitchell Robinson was he putting bows on him to get boards. So it's a little bit tough. But yeah, man, I think he could get 10, 11, 12 even. But yeah, man, the physicality is definitely a thing. The strength profile that you stated definitely is a thing as well, bro. So I'm happy to see him fight back. Yeah, I want to see you bowl, nigga. Yeah, I want to see you shove Jalen Brunson. All of this talk about they're playing physical with Wemby. Well, what happens when the nigga plays physical back?
Yeah.
Stop being a bitch in terms of, oh, bro, he's dirty. Yeah, you're a big man. You're supposed to be not that. Stop it. We don't want our big man to be pussy. That's what it comes down to. Either you're a bitch or you're not. That's what the playoffs is, bro. So I like Wemby pushing them. You ain't going to get away with it because they showed the replay a bunch of times. But it's great, bro. You got to let people know, hey, I'm big. I know I'm big, and I'm going to let you know I'm big. And that's the thing. So I think the Wolves series actually taught him that, to fight back. So definitely, bro, I think it was an interesting game. I think it's going to be an interesting series, to be honest.
Well, Knicks fans and Knicks players know that, all right, now we're going to have to really get physical with you. I mean, Jose Alvarado, I see a quote here saying, quote, he got away with one. That'll be the last one.
I know he punched that one dude. It's not happening with the Spurs.
Hey, I mean, you never know.
Yeah,
it could be a team effort. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you look at it this way too, when you got Stephon Marbury saying, "Hey, you see how this goes? Wemby is playing like every international player," which, I mean, international players do play like that. They play very physical like that. It's very old school basketball.
That notion that they're soft, I think a lot of it is being dispelled because they're not, bro.
Yeah,
they're not, bro.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't even get into that. I'm not gonna do that.
That's a whole
but I will
topic,
say that they do play very physical. They're used to that overseas, and so when they bring it over, it's like one of those things where we already got over it. So now that where we're at now, it's like the physicality. Oh, okay, let me do it back and let's see what happens. I don't know if they're gonna get away with it, but I do reckon that we probably gonna see a checking or two in Game 4. You think?
Yeah, for sure. I think the Spurs are prepared. They got a whole bunch of dudes that's ready to squabble.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keldon Johnson ain't no bitch. Stephon Castle look like he ready to RKO a nigga at any moment, at any time. Dylan Harper is ready to... Everybody is ready to scrap. Like I told you, I believe it was maybe 3 or 4 episodes ago, it comes down to who's a bitch and who not. I just think there's less bitches on the motherfucking Spurs team, just personally speaking.
Yeah. I get it. What about Cameron saying that he believes the NBA is trying to extend the series?
Oh, he said what we all were thinking? He said this on First Take? Or you said it on
He said it on It Is What It Is.
Oh.
But, I mean, he said it blatantly. He believes that, it brings more money, which, I mean, obviously. You got Wemby. You got the Knicks. Hey. What do you think about that? You think that's valid?
Man, the thing about that with basketball, bruh, is... It could be called a certain way, but at the end of it, it's about who makes shots and who doesn't. You know what I mean? So, especially on a 4-point game, you can't really definitively say that, the NBA is trying to get more money. Now, have I seen egregious games being called to where I question that and think about it like Cameron says? Absolutely. Absolutely, but I don't think that was the notion for Game 3. I just think it was a super physical game. On top of that, it's so many distractions. On top of that, the president is up there. On top of that, it's so many celebrities. On top of that, it's so goddamn loud, I can't hear myself think.
Oh, my God.
So you can't really put all of that on the rest, bro. You got to try to humanize these people when we talk about them. Bro, that's a lot to take in. Can you imagine the dopamine? Can you imagine their mindset? Can you imagine all of these things that's going on? All 5 senses are being tapped in and checked into one, and you gotta make a make or miss call. You see a dude fall over, but Jalen Brunson is known for falling. So what do? I just don't do it. You can't really definitively say it, especially last night. But in other instances, I think so. But last night in particular, I can't definitively say that. No, it's too much shit was going on.
I feel you. So you still got Spurs in 6?
It might go to 7, like we said to inject. It might go to 7. I think that would be the most watched game in years if it goes to 7. So what Cameron says, it may incentivize them for it to go 7. I don't know. It may incentivize the NBA, but I'm going down with the shit, bro. I think the Spurs win the series, bro. If I'm wrong, I'm not going to apologize. I'm just going to be wrong. Fuck it.
So you got Spurs in 7 now instead of Spurs in 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they could win a game 7 at home, especially.
Okay. Cool. Well, we'll see what's going on. Game 4 is what, tomorrow?
Yeah.
What, Wednesday?
Yeah.
The 10th?
Yeah, so Game 4 would have already been played by the time this episode's dropped.
Yeah, Game 4 on ESPN. We'll be there for sure. I can't wait until Game 4. Donald Trump is not coming back this game.
Yeah.
So we'll see how loud it could really get, because I think that it could have got louder on MSG. Do you think?
You think so?
Yeah. You don't think it was kind of like... Like, it was loud, but it wasn't like as loud and chaotic as how it...
Man, if I'm living in New York and I spent 8 racks on my seat, I might not be loud neither. Yeah, nigga, I'm thinking about how to... Man, I spent 8 bands on this goddamn seat. Wemby just dunked on 2 niggas. Nigga, I spent 8 bands for this seat for that nigga Wemby. Hey, man, the prices was crazy, bro. So, the thing about...
And they lost. That's
the thing about pricing it that high, bro, is a lot of the purebred New York Knicks fans who was there in '99 can't really come to the game. So a lot of it is purchased people who just wanted to be a part of it. So it's not gonna be as loud. So that's the give or take. So we'll see how Game 4 goes. I think Game 4 will be a little bit more louder for sure, and a tad bit less distraction. Game 4 might be the game of the series, though. I think it's gonna be some shit for Game 4, but I can't wait.
Think so?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot more chaotic?
Yeah. On the court, though.
Yeah.
On the court, though, for sure.
I feel it. Hey, well then, let's keep this conversation going with New York.
What they got going on, bro?
I saw a video online, bro. And keep in mind, before this video, I saw a similar video too, but I saw the New York version of it. But there's these videos going around. I'm guessing it's either people playing around on video game development software or it's AI. It looks like AI, but they make it seem like it's a video game. But it's a simulator of, you know, you're looking from the POV of something in a specific country or city. So the very first video I saw was an India simulator where you are looking from the perspective of someone traveling to India for the first time. And you're walking through India, and it's a lot of nastiness going on. I'm talking about people throwing feces on each other. I'm talking about, have you ever seen the Indian videos online? Like them making the food with their hands and all that other shit? Yeah. So you got that, and like you get you get HP for it and experience points. It's like 20 XP when you get you get like 50 XP for dodging some feces flying at your face. I cannot believe what's going on in the world, but in New York, they got a rat simulator. Yo, let me look at this. They got a rat simulator. Let me send this bit to you, bro. They got a rat simulator, fam.
I'm just looking at it right now. No, the nigga in the subway. Oh my God.
Yeah, a rat is going all around the place, and you're just seeing everything from the perspective of the rat. People, things, all types of stuff. Can you imagine that? Fam, that is crazy. They even got a Philippines simulator.
Fam, what?
You picking up prostitutes and everything is crazy. It's wild.
Careful who you take home. Holy shit.
Fam, you can't make
What's
this
wrong
stuff
with you right
I don't know why you would do that. Why would you do that?
Be careful who you kill.
My question to you is, what does a Florida simulator look like?
Damn. I don't know, man. There's so many ways that you could do the Florida simulator. Do I want to be a nigga out of Little Haiti trying to just get to it, eating some legume? Do I want to be a Yadman from Miramar trying to get to it? Do I want to be a Hispanic nigga out of Hialeah trying to dodge traffic? What do I want to be? It's so much to do down here. It's so many different avenues you could, damn. Do I want to be a line of coke?
Well, let me give you this is gonna be so crazy. Oh my God, this is gonna be so nuts. You are looking from the perspective of a chick from, I don't know, she's from Indiana. You're an Indiana chick coming to Miami to dance. You coming to dance. Let's just say the office is still open and you just come in, you just got word that you can hit a lick at the office. You can go to the office. You know what I mean? All them scamming ass niggas there. Right?
Yeah.
You feel me? They there. They throwing bands and you can go to the office. What would that look like? What would that simulator look like?
Trying to finesse that nigga like they did the other
No. Start from the point where you are in the airport about to take that flight.
MIA airport. I haven't been to Indiana. I know a couple people who live in Indiana, but yeah, man, you take that flight regular, right? you land, and when you land, you get off at MIA. You see a first crackhead at the airport, homie. What the fuck going on? I bet. You drive to the B&B. The B&B, let's say it's in the city of Miami. All right, so you got both sides, and then you pass through goddamn Brickell, and then you get into Overtown. Then you get into Little Haiti, and now you like, where's the palm trees? Where's the palm trees? Why do I see a crackhead coming up to me to try to, what's going on?
Where did these saxophones come from?
Bit and then you go to 79th. You go to 79th. Oh, this is my competition. She's selling it just off the street like this. I'm in 79th, and then you get to the office, bro. It's a bunch of scamming niggas with big bellies. You feel me? Telling you about they B&Bs and how they got the renties outside. And yeah, you go back home and you finesse the nigga like your homeboy did. And then now the homeboy, you gotta be the homeboy to the homeboy, put the hand on the shoulder. Yeah, it'll be all right. Then she graduate and go across the street to Tootsie's. And now it's really up.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's how I would go, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I don't know, man. When I think about it, I look at it like you get on the airplane, you land down. First thing you feel is the humidity.
Facts.
Hits you like a bag of bricks.
What the hell it is?
Now, you waiting for your Uber. But then you realize your Uber is $65. You came here to dance. You broke as hell. You only got about like $100 on you.
Type shit. You ain't even booked the B&B yet.
You ain't even booked the B&B yet. You know what I'm saying? You staying in a motel
Type
off
shit.
36.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know ball.
Right?
You know ball.
You staying in a motel off 36 or something. You feel me? So you get in the Uber and you trying to sweet talk the Uber driver. Uber driver go for it. Right? You invite him to the club. You go for it. So boom. Uber driver says, don't worry about it. You get out the Uber. Boom. You go to the motel. Boom. You have no idea where you at. You stay in the motel for a little. You get hungry. You go out. That's when you start seeing everybody on the street and everything like that. You starting to feel the temperature, but it's kind of weird because it's like, what the hell? Like, it's a lot going on. Boom, you get whatever type of food. Let's just say you get 2 empanadas.
Facts.
You go back to the motel. You get ready now. You call the person that told you about the lick.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
They come through with another dude. Boom, you hop in the whip. You go over to the club. Now, mind you, for anybody that doesn't know South Florida, 36 is on a totally opposite side than the office.
Facts. Facts.
It is not in walking distance. This is not a 10-minute drive or nothing like that. You feel
about
me?
like 30 minutes, right?
About, yeah. I mean, well, yeah. Depending on
The traffic. Traffic might make that be a 45.
But this is at night. So let's say you can get there in 20 minutes.
Right.
Right. And mind you, you gotta take 95 to get there. This is like, I mean, unless you want to take local roads, fine. But you take 95. Boom, you get to the office. Office is small, so you go in there and you thinking that it's about to be KOD or some shit, RIP, but it's not. You go in the office and you see some shit that look like Take One. You don't want to be at Take One, but
You know ball.
You go there, boom. Now you go in the back, you change, but it's 2 bitches back there fighting already by the time that you already got back there.
Me?
What's type of money you think you mess with?
Me?
And now they back there fading. You just a chick from Indiana. You back there. They fading. They going hard. They hitting each other with crazy blows. If you didn't know, Florida women can fight. So I'm gonna just let you know right now, they hit hard as hell.
Facts.
Boom. So now they hitting hard as hell. This haymakers going through. Hoes getting their head ran through on the locker and everything.
Oh God.
And then after that, they go out and they dance like nothing happened. And then finally, you go out
really
there.
some Florida shit, bro.
You go out there, and they tell you that it's all nude. So you like, what the hell? Like, I thought
It ain't
that
like this in Indiana.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Indiana. I was gonna come out here in some skimpy shorts. Bitch, take it off. Now you go out there, and you see all these eyes of these dudes.
Red eyes, by the way.
Red eyes, by the way. Jaws sticking. Like, I'm talking about they locked.
Oh God.
They looking at you. Some might even smile with golds,
Facts.
full slugs.
Yo,
all 32.
Wicks.
You feel me? All of them.
Wicks.
Big dookie wicks.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? Big ass Cubans on.
You know it.
You feel me? Smelling like hella Zeb.
You know it.
You know what I'm saying? Rolling. Like, I'm talking about they sticking off of at least 3 pills right now.
Facts.
They really beaming right now. They going hard right now. But they got hella bread in their hands. So you trying to figure out whether or not you gonna die or you gonna leave this bit rich.
Facts.
So you try a little twerk.
Triangle.
And these niggas is not impressed.
You gotta put that combination on them niggas.
So you try a little bit more of a twerk.
L1 circle.
And this is when these niggas just say, man, get this soft ass weak ass off the stage, dog. Get this soft ass off the stage, dog.
Man.
Hey, man, where Princess at, man? She be buzzing out, man.
Bring Sweets out.
Man, where Sweets at, man? She be really throwing out, man. You feel me? And then after that, you get a little bit of dollars thrown at you. But then now, at that point,
You seeing Sweets.
that's when you leave.
Princess, though.
And Sweets is walking past you now when you walking off the stage. So then now you stand on the side of the stage watching Sweets like Joe Jackson did in the Michael Jackson movie. You sitting there watching her go crazy, moonwalking and everything. You like, what? This whole like really got her whole shit out. Like,
Hell yeah.
and then you leave, and then you realize it wasn't all it cracked up to be. And then maybe like 5 years later, you take that same mentality back to Indiana and you run it up. And then you get arrested for prostitution and go to federal prison for 5 years because now you just went so crazy.
The Freako.
You just went so crazy, and then now you in the feds for 5 years.
The Freako.
Because you've been selling box in Indiana.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? In the cornfields of Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Because you went to Miami for a little dance and you ain't get no money, but now you came back with the game, and then now you over here
running
trying to
shit.
bust it open and everything like
Running
that, and then
shit.
now you got the feds over there knocking your head off for
God.
5 years. You know what I'm saying? God bless.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
W Florida Simulator, bro.
Oh, God.
Insane, bro.
Let's end it off with this, right? I do want to ask you, because I saw a video clip earlier today of a woman carrying her drunk boyfriend into the house. And I'm talking about this girl had him over her shoulder. To be honest, I wouldn't even be surprised if this chick is from Florida, but that's neither here nor there. She carried this dude over her shoulder, her man, into the crib. Her homegirl was recording it. She put him down and was like, yeah, I do this. How would you feel in the same position as that dude?
I've never been in that position, but let's
If
just
you
imagine.
were to be in that position, how would you feel?
Like a bitch.
For real?
Listen, hey, man.
You wouldn't like
Have
your
we drank
chick
before?
carrying you like?
Wait, hold on. Have we ever drank before? Like, actually drank and go out to drink? Outside of Peaks when we went?
Yeah, I don't think so. Now that I'm thinking about it, we haven't.
We gotta donate a date to that. But I'm not a light drinker at all, bro. Like, the last girl that I was with, she could hold her liquor too. But generally speaking, I'm always able to be aware enough and to outdrink my partner. For my partner to be straight enough to carry my black ass, and I'm big as hell, and she lay me down and she talking about something I do this. Hold on, bitch. I see that video. I'm emasculated. Hold on, I'm feeling the way. Might be turned off for a couple seconds, but then I'm going back to feeling the way. Cause what's going on, bro? Hold on. What did you do? How many drinks did you give me in order for me to be that faded and for you to be sober enough to carry my ass? So I got questions now, shorty. What you really got going on, bro? Did you really wanna, procreate? Is that why you give me this faded? What's on your heart, sweetheart?
Well, I don't know if she even got him drunk. I think he just got to the crib. He went out, maybe. I think he went out and he was just drunk, and she said, "Man, let me go ahead and scoop this dude, bro."
Okay. That's a W.
This is like a
That's
thing.
a W.
Like the women really be getting they drunk men friend. Bro, I just saw a video like 2 days ago of a dude. He was with his boys. They went out to go drink. He was drunk as hell, and then he just had to call his wife and be like, "Hey man, come get me." So they met on the highway, and she walked up like she was his mom. Like, "Oh my God, here we go again.
Oh no.
Here we go again."
Yeah,
And he walked up on her, hey, mom.
No, that's insane.
She's
bro.
like, come on, little boy, come on. And he turned around and his friends like, bye, guys.
Oh my God, that's insane. That's actually hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. But yo, I can't imagine that, bro. I've never been in that position to where I'm calling my dom. I have been in the other side of it where I've been called, but I've never been on that side to where I'm too faded. I'm calling my dom to come scoop me. Nah, homie.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in that situation where I'm calling to scoop me. I've been in that situation where I got taken care of, but I never got to that point where I'm like, man, I gotta call.
Carrying you or you gotta call. Nah.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, when I'm off that cup though, I'm gonna call him and pop my shit. Yeah. The inhibitions leave when you're faded. I'm over there calling her, telling her I'm finna marry you, baby. I'm off that Douce. Go ahead and get that veil ready for me. But yeah, man, we out again. Another episode of Real Spill. I appreciate y'all for tapping in and listening. Y'all follow, subscribe, like. Don't forget to tap in, and we out.